Hey guys, okay, so today I'm doing part 2 of my Q&A. If you guys didn't see part 1, I'll link that in the bottom bar so you can check that out. But a few weeks ago, I put up a picture on my Instagram saying that I was going to be doing a Q&A, and a bunch of you asked me some questions, so I'm going to be answering the second half of questions in this video. So I'm just going to get right on into it because it's probably going to be a long video. So the first person, sorry. My allergies have been acting crazy. Okay, now we can get into the video. The first person was XOXOM, and she asked me, what got you into fashion and makeup? Honestly, I'm not quite sure what got me into fashion and makeup because I'm an only child, so I don't have any siblings, and my mom isn't really into fashion and makeup, and she wasn't when she was little either, so I don't really know what got me into it. It was just something that I always liked. I was always a girly girl, since day one. I was never a tomboy. I never was sporty or anything like that. I never wanted to play any sports. I just wanted to dance and do cheerleading and stuff like that. So I don't know, I've just always kind of been a girly girl, and I guess fashion and makeup are just part of that, so I naturally just went to it. Carbor1423 asked me, what are your favorite self-tanners? I actually have quite a few self-tanners that I really like. As far as my favorite lotion self-tanner, my favorite lotion self-tanner by far is the $1 Million Tan Cabana Tan Extreme. It's awesome. It is so dark. It does not smell bad at all. It doesn't have a guard in it, so it doesn't ruin any of your sheets and get all messy and disgusting and on your clothes. I literally just love that. So I have a link in the bottom bar for $1 Million Tan and a coupon code and everything for it. I love their products, and that's pretty much the tan that I'm always wearing. I do like the St. Tropez bronzing mousse, but it is really expensive, so I don't buy it all that often. But if I was looking for a mousse form, that would be my favorite mousse. And then as far as a gradual self tanner, I really like the Nivea Sun Kiss Skin. You can just get that at the drugstore, and I use that in between the $1 Million Tan Cabana Tan just to keep up my tan as upkeep, because I only use the $1 Million Tan about once a week or so, and then I use the Nivea Sun Kiss Skin in between to keep my tan going. So yeah, those are my favorite, all-time favorite self tanners. Get to Know Life asked me top stores to shop. This is hard because you guys know that I'm a shopaholic, so there are so many stores that I shop at, but the stores that I regularly go to shop are Art & Bee, Forever 21, Love Culture, and those are on my three top, just because I have all three of those in my mall, and I'm much more of an actual shopper in person than I am ordering online. I order a bunch of stuff online, but not necessarily clothes, just because I'm so specific as to how something fits me, and I hate having to go through the whole process of returning stuff that you bought online. So I'm much more of a shopper in person. So those are definitely my three most shop stores, just because I have those stores in my mall. But I also like a bunch of online stores as well. Showpo is by far one of my favorite stores, and probably the store that I shop online the most. So I have a link to them in the bottom bar and a coupon code for them as well. They're awesome. They have the cutest things ever, but they're based in Australia, so I don't have one in my mall. But as far as online stores, I love Showpo, I love Toby, and Nasty Gal. Those are all my favorites. So like I said, I'll have links to some of those stores in the bottom bar. Mealy93 asked me, what would you do if you won $1 million? I don't know. The first thing I would do is take half of it, $500K, and invest it to try and grow it some more. So I would invest it in stocks, mutual funds, stuff like that, to try and make the most out of my money rather just having it sit in a bank and making little to no interest. So that's what I would definitely do with half of the money. And then as far as the other half of the money, I would give a lot of the money to my family and to charities. I would definitely give money to the American Cancer Association and a foundation for Alzheimer's, because those are two things that have affected my family. So I'd absolutely give a lot of money to both those organizations, and I also would give money to my parents and my family and stuff like that. And maybe I'd buy a new car or something like that, and some makeup and stuff, and do a big giveaway for you guys. Gabby Campbell X asked me, what's your fave, high heels or flats? I mean, I'm a heels girl. I wear heels very often, and that's because I think I look best in heels because they slim the legs and they just look very dressed up, very nice. And I'm not super tall. I'm only 5'4", so I can get away with wearing 6-inch heels, and I'm still the same height as my boyfriend. I'm not taller than him. So I do wear heels quite a bit, but I am a baby when it comes to pain. So whenever I'm wearing high heels, I always have flats with me to change into, whether they're boots or like just little like loafers or something. I literally always have flats to change into, because once my feet start hurting, it's all over and I'm like the biggest grump in the world. So I always make sure I'm wearing flats just so I'm not like a super grump all the time. And I actually just answered another question. Lovely Priscilla Lala asked me, how tall are you? And yeah, I'm 5'4". Amy Smiles 8 asked me, how do you keep a long and healthy relationship with your boyfriend? I really look up to you and him together. Well, first, thank you. That means a lot to me. As far as keeping a long and healthy relationship, I guess the first thing that I would say is trust. You have to have that if you want to have a long, healthy, successful, any type of relationship. Like, that is so necessary. Like, I see things about girls all the time when they don't trust their boyfriend and they're always like, oh my god, what is he doing? Like, if Steven doesn't text me for like a few hours, I'm not like, oh my god, what is he doing? Like, I'm like, oh, he must be like at the gym, or oh, he's probably sleeping. Like, I don't like jump to conclusions. Like, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't even really think about it. Like, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't get all like anxiety ridden. And that's not because I'm not like crazy, because if I feel like if I didn't trust him, I would definitely be like, oh my god, I wonder what he's doing. Like, it's not like, I don't think that girls are naturally crazy like that. I think the boys make them that way because they don't trust them. And we both trust each other 100%. Like, I know that he would never do anything to intentionally hurt me, and I know the same thing from him. And yeah, I mean, that honestly is the biggest key, but it's something that you can't just have. Like, it has to come to you, and it takes a lot of time. Obviously, I've been with Steven for almost 5.5 years, so obviously it took a long time. I didn't trust him 1,000% like the first day I met him, so it does take a long time to build that, but once you have that, that honestly is the key. Amy Smiles 8 also asked me, have you ever considered making a vlogs channel? I've never considered making a separate channel for vlogging, to be honest with you guys, but I do want to do vlogs, because a lot of you guys have asked me to do them, and I just like don't know how to really go about it. I just feel like weird like filming myself, like when I'm out and about, people are gonna be like, what is that girl doing? But I mean, so many people do it, so it must not really be that weird. When I go to California, I'm gonna be vlogging for you guys, so you guys will see that. So that'll be like my first experience vlogging, so I hope you guys like that. But I was just gonna upload the vlogs onto my regular beauty channel, because I feel like although it is dedicated to beauty for sure, a lot of my viewers do like videos like this, like the Q&As and the advice videos and stuff that I do. So you guys, like, I feel like you guys would want to see the vlogs too. Let me know if that's not the case, and then maybe I will make a separate channel for them, because I don't plan on doing like a vlog every day or anything like that. Just like from time to time doing vlogs or something like that. So let me know in the comments if that's something you guys want to see. So yeah. B. McKinley 7415 asked me, what is your favorite drugstore foundation? My favorite drugstore foundation by far is the CoverGirl 3-in-1. I love that foundation. It's amazing. Holy grail. G4 721 asked me, what is your favorite high-end foundation? I'm a foundation junkie, so that's actually hard. Although there's a lot that I love, I would say probably the high-end foundation that I would reach for the most would be my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I really, really like that foundation, but also Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus is a great foundation. I kind of use the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus on days when I want my skin to be matte, and the MAC Pro Longwear on days when I don't want it to be like super matte, kind of a little bit of like demi-matte, glowy type look. So I kind of use them for different, but I love both of those. And I also love the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation for super, super high coverage. Thoraya NT asked me, what do you think about marriage? Would you ever have kids? And do you see your future with your boyfriend? Steve, P.S. love your videos a lot. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you love my videos. That honestly means the world to me. That's why I make these videos for you guys. As far as what do I think about marriage, I think that I definitely will get married. I don't think you need to be happy in a relationship to be married. I know a bunch of adults who, like my uncle, for example, has been with his girlfriend for like 6 years and they just never got married, but they're super happy with that, and that's great for them and it works for them. But I personally do want to get married. I do see myself getting married in the future, and I do hope that it will be with Steven. we've been together for a long time now, so I'd hope so. But I mean, obviously nothing is 100%, but I, think if everything keeps going the same way, that we will eventually get married in the future. And as far as would you ever have kids? Yes, absolutely, I want to have kids. I don't know how many, just because I'm an only child, and I definitely know I don't want to have a lot of kids. It's really between 1 or 2 children. So I don't know, really, I guess I don't have to think about it now. I don't want kids now. Definitely not soon. I don't want to be, I want to be like established in a career and everything by the time I have kids, and have time to just enjoy like being married before I even think about having kids. And I'm not even thinking about getting married right now, so long time till I have kids, but eventually, yes, I do want to have children. Megs1809 asked me, what are some of your pet peeves? I don't know, that is like kind of hard. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a specific one. Oh, one thing that I hate, and this kind of stems just from like my childhood, I guess. My dad smoked for pretty much his whole life until a few years ago, when he, thank God, he quit. But whenever people are like smoking around me and like blow smoke in my face, I just cannot stand that, because I hated the fact that my dad smoked. And he always, though, tried to make sure that I never smoked. He would always be like, never smoke, never smoke, never smoke, like never ever even try it, like, because then you're gonna get addicted like me. And he would always say that. And so it's just like I grew up like hating smoking. And when people, like, if you smoke, like, that's your own choice, and that's a personal choice, and I'm not gonna hate you for that. But what I do hate is when people are smoking and they're like blowing the smoke in my face. Like, I make the choice not to smoke, and I don't want your smoke in my face. So that is one of my biggest pet peeves, and I will say something about it for sure. Another pet peeve of mine, I think this has to do with the fact that I live in New Jersey, because I feel like everybody in Jersey will probably relate to this, but I have so many pet peeves when it comes to driving. If you're not driving the speed limit, get out of the fast lane. Like, literally, I will like swerve around you and cut you off. Like, I literally just can't stand, like, so many things about driving drive me nuts, but that's definitely one of them. Like, if you want to drive 45 in the 60, that's fine, but get all the way in the slow lane and get out of everyone else's way, because you're just going to cause like an accident by doing that. So those people drive me nuts. But also the people that drive like 90 miles per hour drive me nuts as well. I mean, I don't know, there are a lot of things that bother me, but those would probably be main 2-1. Okay, so that is it for the Q&A. I can see this is already super long like the other one. So like I said, I will put part 1 of my Q&A in the bottom bar if you guys want to check that out as well. If you guys still want me to keep doing Q&A videos from time to time, I will. Just like this video if you did enjoy it, and then based on the amount of likes, I'll know if you guys liked it, and I will do more. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.